My favorite thing about Oklahoma City is, well, first of all, they have great food. There's so much good food here.
My favorite thing about Oklahoma City is the small town feel, even though it's a big city. Everyone who lives downtown knows each other, and it's really cool to be a part of that.
It seems like everyone really cares about Oklahoma City, from the people to the people up top in government, and we came from a place that wasn't necessarily like that.
I really like the people and the pride that they take in where they live.
Favorite thing is the people, definitely.
I think that Oklahoma City's been through a lot, and everyone has a spirit of coming together and making Oklahoma City a better place.
My favorite thing about Oklahoma City is just watching it change right before my very eyes. It used to be a certain way, and now we're just seeing a new development every single week. I can't keep up with all of the new restaurants, new bars, new shops. So I just love seeing the change happen.
So it's nice to see everyone wanting a lot of good things for the city. It's nice to live in a place like that.
The thing that I think is missing from my neighborhood is, I guess, like a streetcar, something that I can get around town easier than having to walk or ride my bike and not have to find a parking spot.
I think we're missing a local grocer with fresh foods. That's something that I would go to every day, and we don't have.
What's missing from my neighborhood is just a grocery store that I can walk to.
In my neighborhood, I feel like it's missing a nice park. There's not very many opportunities for people to just go and relax in the neighborhood, or even sidewalks for that matter, just to walk around.
A lot of our sidewalks don't connect, so I think that if we had sidewalks that could get you to places, it'd be really great.
The biggest thing that's missing from my neighborhood in Oklahoma City is a full-service grocery store, because I live downtown.
In my neighborhood, I think we're missing lighting, because there's not very much lighting on the streets, and so I don't really feel that comfortable walking at night.
My favorite place I've ever visited is the San Francisco Bay Area.
My favorite place in the world has got to be probably San Francisco. Yeah, I love the city, I love the terrain, I love how dense it is, and yet it's a beautiful city.
If I could steal one thing from the San Francisco Bay Area, it would be the access to public transit and their public transit.
I really loved going to Finland, Helsinki, Finland, and Stockholm, Sweden this summer because it was so walkable and it maintained a lot of its historic architecture.
Favorite place I would say is my mom's land. She lives on a bunch of land. If I could bring one thing from my favorite place, it'd be just the opportunity to just get away from technology, everything, and just relax.
I think we need to make sure that we retain the historic architecture that we have, and of course making the city a more walkable place.
I'm a big cyclist, so I would love to see more bike lanes, more bike infrastructure that's a little bit more progressive, more protected.
I would just like to see us continuing how we've already been going. Like I said, I feel like people care a lot about making this a great place to live and building a sense of place here, and I think that we're on a great path and we need to continue on that path.
I love it here in Oklahoma City. It's a lot of fun.
I just like to see the momentum keep going.